Hi guys, welcome to Signed Book Guy. This is episode 3 of our series on sharing my signed book collection. That flowed off my tongue. Hi guys, welcome to Signed Book Guy. This is episode 3 of my series sharing my autographed book collection. If you're just joining us for the first time, check episodes 1 and 2. They tell you a little bit more about this whole thing. It's an adventure sharing books that I find in Goodwills and thrift stores and estate sales, and I don't pay the top dollar for them. These are all bargains except for one. And I consider that one to be a bargain too. But today, as I've mentioned before, all the books are in alphabetical order, so we're just going in alphabetical order, and no rhyme or reason other than that. Today we're in the C's, I think. Yeah. And the first book, we've already done a couple of them. There's Another President, Jimmy Carter. His are fairly easy to find, but it's still a cool one to have, and as the presidents get older, it's even cooler to have them. Nice signature. He's got a bunch of books out there, so if you are a hunter, look into Jimmy Carter books. And it's a small one too. It's great for collecting when they come out with a smaller book. The next one's not a household name. Brandi Chastain. Olympic soccer player, best known for winning the Olympics and taking her shirt off in the Olympics. But there's a nice autograph on there, and probably a pretty good book. Cool one to have in the collection. This next one, Hillary Clinton. Was probably doing a lot of book signings a few years ago. Cool one to have in the collection, whether you like her or not. She's a big part of history, so just a cool one to have. Next one, I know people my age are really familiar, but I think a lot of people know. Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. It's a comedy dude, did a lot of marijuana related movies back in the day, and his signature kind of shows that. That's a really cool signature to have though, because they were very, very popular back when I was growing up. This is one that is not along the same lines as what I've had. No dust jacket on this one. I don't know if it actually had a dust jacket, but Kenneth Cole, clothing designer. And nice big signature. I like it better when the signature doesn't go through the title, so that if you should ever want to condense your collection and do some cutouts, it'd be easier. But it's nice that it's dated, and one of the more famous designers, designer brands. So that's a cool one to have. And this one, actress, did a lot of books. Sister also writes, but Joan Collins. And you probably heard of Jackie Collins. And I was surprised to see a signature inside this one, because it's been a while since she's done anything relevant. And I remember, I think it was the show Dynasty that she was on. Growing up, that was on in our house, so I don't know if it was my sister watching it or my mother watching it. But this next one I thought was a really cool autograph to find, even though right now he's very controversial. Back growing up, he was the man, and now not so much. But Bill Cosby, and it's cool because it's got the autograph copy sticker on it, and there's a signature. And, you know, you can always think of them how you want. I'm going to think of them as Heathcliff Huxtable and the Jello Pudding guy. So this is an old-time actress. I never thought this one would be signed. No dust cover, so Joan Crawford. My girlfriend loves old movies, and it was a really cool one. Unfortunately, she just signed her first name, but when I looked up her autograph, that's how she signs her name. So it's still a cool piece of memorabilia to have. This next one is not so much a book, but a playbill, and I'm trying to remember everybody that signed it. I came across this in a bundle of stuff, and it's got Charles Durning, and it's got Kathleen Turner, whose picture is on the cover, and I'm gonna, let's see, does it have the, what's his name? Oh, Daniel Hugh Kelly. It's right there. I can't remember. You'd know his face if you saw his face. Do they have a picture of him in here? No, I guess not. And then there's David Rive, not knowing who he is, but his signature is also on there. Very cool. I was excited about Charles Durning and Kathleen Turner, to tell you the truth. This thing, I don't even know if it cost me anything, a few cents, because I bought a basket with stuff in it, and this was in it, and I'm like, awesome. So, all right, next, another old-time baseball player, Tommy Davis. Not a household name, but diehard baseball fans would know it. And this is one of the ones that I have in my collection that looks like it was actually for me. It's signed to my name, so that made it even cooler. And the last one for this episode. Funny guy. Back in the 70s and 80s, he did a lot of movies. I didn't know that he had cooking abilities, but Dom DeLuise, and not a household name today, but everybody knew who he was back then. Enjoy your platinum. I'm not sure what that means, but he just got all fancy with his signature. Kind of cool. So that wraps up episode 3. I'm going to say it again. Please hit the like button, subscribe, join us. Then you'll know when the next episode's coming out. Probably going to be another week or so. Got a bunch more coming. I hope to be contributing some hunting videos. I'm going to be definitely sharing some shorts as I find 1 and 2 items here and there. But thanks for joining, and we'll see you again in the next one.